Hi friends, my name is Laura and welcome to Book Bubbler. I have my window open right in front of me, so if you hear traffic noise or cars honking or something, it's just about rush hour. It might happen. Don't be alarmed, that's just what that is. How are you all doing? I am okay. I am in a weird reading mood where I want to finish up a whole bunch of stuff, but I have other things that need reading first, like for challenges or library due dates or whatever. So I'm kind of stuck between actually reading what I want to read and finish things up or reading what needs reading. Anyways, the song of the week this week is Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Eurythmics. It just seems like a good song. It's always a good song, and who doesn't love Annie Lennox? So enjoy some 80s fabulousness today. All right, this past weekend was the Mid-Month Book Bash and Shorty September, so I pushed them together into a nice vlog. It's far too long, however, for a quick weekend vlog, so I am determined now to teach myself how to edit using KineMaster, which I know it can be done. My two favorite vloggers, Bert and Sean and Heather, both use this same program. I think they both have laptops though. And for me, I just have my phone and a desktop. So when I use the phone, which is what I film on and everything, I don't know what stuff is for. I can't like hover over something and see ahead of time. I just have to click it and it does what it does and I have to go, now what just happened? Can I undo this? Oh crap. So I'm gonna try and work on that. It was supposed to be up this past Tuesday, clearly was not. I'm a little leery, but I'll figure it out. So all I have finished was the stuff that I read this weekend. So to keep it brief, because I'll talk about these things more whenever the vlog eventually appears, I finished 3 books for Shorty September. I finished Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. I gave this like 2 stars. I mean, I just felt like I missed the point and I'm too much of an old fart, and I just feel like, I don't know. If I would have read it after I saw the movie, I would have liked it a lot more. If I would have read it in my 20s, I would have loved it, but I'm in my 40s and I don't know, it doesn't mean anything necessarily, but I just felt like this crabby old lady reading this book and I just didn't get it. So it's me, it's not the book. But so I finished that one and I read Through No Fault of My Own by Coco Irvine. Excuse me. This is real life 1920s diary from Coco and her very fancy Minneapolis family mansion, which still exists and is now the governor's mansion, I guess. So this was really cute, adorable. I've read this before. I love this book. I loved rereading it too. A lot of fun. And then I also read all of Slumber Party by Christopher Pike. This was great. It did freak me out more than it should have for a mid-80s written teen sort of slasher murder mystery thing. I shouldn't have been this scared, but I was. But I really liked it. It's set around a weekend skiing party because it was the 80s. I don't know if everyone knows this, but in the 80s there were a lot of movies and made-for-TV movies and like plot lines and books and everything around skiing and skiing weekends and skiing vacations. It's kind of an odd little weird blip of the 80s that I don't think anyone really talks about much, but there was a lot of skiing stuff happening back then. So this is like a skiing weekend with a bunch of teenage girls and of course boys, and there's some weird like past event and like some fire stuff and yeah. So this was really great. It freaked me out. I liked it. And I have more Christopher Pike to hopefully pick up very soon, especially since it's coming up to spooky season. I do want to read more. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves me with 6 so far read for Shorty September. Here is my stack of what I've already read. It seems weird to say stack and then comfortably hold it in my hand, but you know, that's fine. And then I have these 4 left to read, plus The Descent of Man by Grayson Perry, which is in my living room. That one I'm like a third of the way through. So I should be able to finish that no problem. And yeah, that leads me, I think I'm like in the low hundreds now for books read, which is really good. I am on pace to read 150 books this year. I think I talked about this last time and the time before. Normally I like to be at 150 after the third quarter, so then I can just sort of bonus read for the rest of the year. I read about 50 books usually, so I'm not doing that this year, and it's okay. I just have to keep telling myself, Laura, it's fine. It's still quite a lot of books. It's no big deal. So that's it for me. What's coming up this weekend, I am going to be at Dani's house overnight. We have a special order to do, a custom order to do. So we'll be working on that quite a bit. And then we also have a live show for the Jurassic Park and Lost World read-along that Dani is hosting. So our live show will be at 1 o'clock Central Time on Saturday, the whatever the heck that is, 18th, I want to say. So head over there for our thoughts on the first half of this book. I have not started this yet because I know I'm going to plow through it once I do start it. And I wanted to wait to read this until closer to the show date because I have a Swiss cheese brain. And everyone's going to be talking about this stuff. There's always chatter, like always. There is already quite a bit of nice chatter in the Discord group that Ramsey at Rajathon runs for us. And a little chat in our Voxer group for the people who are like the hosts, you know. So I know I'm going to really like this. I know I will. Everyone has loved this, said it's so great. So I need to read this half where this bookmark is tonight, essentially. It's 226 pages, so I can do that no problem. So working on that, and after that, just more shorter September reading, more library book reading, more recommendation reading, you know, just trying to keep up with things. And enjoying this slightly cooler weather. It's 80 today, which is not really cool at all. But there's a little breeze and the sun is changing, like fall is coming, and I am so excited, so excited. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well and taking care and reading something great, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.